Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I want to show you something that I waited because I wasn't 100% sure. It's about putting. It's something that I learned in Q school when I was in Germany, and I noticed one pro that did this, and I finally figured out what he was doing. And in this video I want to show you exactly how it works, and I can tell you that it's definitely working for me. So stay tuned for the video. So basically what I noticed is that this pro that who I was playing with had this ball marker, just a chip, like kind of the casino chips. And basically he did this. He marked his ball, and then obviously maybe other people still have to play. They had longer putts. So he kept doing this. He kept going to his ball. It wasn't his turn, but he kept doing this kind of like drill. I was trying to figure out what he was doing, but he kept doing this back and forth, looking at the hole, doing that. And I noticed that he did it on every single hole. I wasn't sure what he was doing with this, but then I figured out that basically he was doing like a using the chip, the marker, like a training aid. So he was trying to kind of do those movements where you're trying to hit the marker. You can do it with a coin, I think, as well. And if you ever try that, to do that, you're gonna hit some really straight putts. I mean, I'm telling you, if you try to put a coin down, and if you actually try to hit it, the only way that you can hit it is if you have the putter face has to be completely square in order to hit the coin right there. So this is an easy drill to do at home. You just put down the token and you try to hit it, and the only way to hit it is if you have the club face square on the ground. See, I completely missed that because you have to have it perfectly, otherwise you're not gonna make that coin roll. So if you get it, then you'll feel it. And the thing about it is that you will definitely feel that nice click on the token there, because it's gonna be pure. So what I've been doing, I've just been practicing this at home, just getting that feeling of getting that face. See, I missed that again there because I have to have it has to rest on the ground perfectly, and that's the only way to get the ball started online. Because if you don't get it, then the ball is just going to tend to go or right or left, and then it's not going to matter what else you do in your putting stroke, because I think for me this is like the most important thing. So basically what he was doing, he was marking his ball, and then he was going back while everybody else was putting or getting ready to putt. He kept coming back, and he was doing this right here, just trying to, I think he was reading the line too, but he kept doing this constantly. So he was rehearsing, just trying to hit the ball, trying to hit that coin, because if you hit that coin, the only way you can hit it is if the face is completely flat, it's completely square. And that's the only way you can actually make the coin roll. So when it was his turn, he just went to his routine. And then for me, you know, I'm sure you're working on many things on your putting, but for me, I feel like if trying to hit the coin is going to be the last thing I think of, then the putt is always going to be pure. So pick my line slightly to the right, and go through my routine. But then before I hit it, I'm just trying to hit that coin right there. So slightly to the right and just try to hit the coin right there. Oh, it just went a little bit, it wobbled a little because it's frozen, but it was a good line, and the strike is always going to be pure. I'll show you maybe from here. Okay, I'll show you one from here. It's a little farther. So I'll mark my ball. I go to this routine right here. I'm actually copying his routine, so trying to hit that coin right there. Okay, this was slightly to the left from here, and then obviously if the greens are not frozen, it's going to be a pure strike. And I noticed that at home too in my mat. It's just so pure. So I pick my line, and then I pretend that I have a coin there or a chip, and I'm trying to just hit it. So the only way to hit it is if everything is flat here and square, like that. And that's perfection. That's perfection. Because I think what happens is that if you do that right before you hit the ball, you're gonna get a good roll. Okay, regardless of what you do, you know, you may work on keeping it straight or more arc or whatever you're working on. I'm sure that's very good, but I think if you don't hit it completely flat, square, then you're not going to get a good roll. So that's not going to matter. Whatever else you're doing is not going to matter. So for me, this works because it's going to allow the club to stay flat like that. So it's not going to go like this, it's not going to go like that, because if you hit the coin, the only way to make the coin roll is only if the putter is completely flat on the ground. So I think that if that's the last thing you think of, that's what I'm doing right now. You're gonna hold more putts, in my opinion. So what I learned for me is that I was making impact a little bit like this, incline, and when I did that, I couldn't make the coin move. So what I had to do, I have to adjust. I have to make sure that when I strike the ball, I have to make sure that the sensation of this going down this way right here, not too much, but more this way, and that made the coin roll better. Actually, I was able to even hit it like that. So I think when you do this, it identifies any issue that you may have, because in order to hit this token, to make it move, it has to be on the right spot. You can't hit it just from the bottom or on the top. It has to be all through the face right here. So for me, again, I was striking it, I don't know if you can see that, I was striking it like this, so only on this side right here. So I had to have the sensation of going down. So it may change for everybody, for every person is going to be different, but for me it was like that. So I had the sensation on doing that, and as soon as I did that and I went back to hitting golf balls, it was just night and day. So it takes time, but once you get it, I mean, you cannot tell me that this strike is pure. I mean, look at the only way to hit the coin pure is to be perfectly square. Look at this strike right here. I mean, it's perfect. If I hit the golf ball there, it's gonna go on the line that I want. You see that? So if you can hit the coin like that, that means you can hit the ball. We have some ice on the green, but I want to show you a long putt. Okay, so I'm gonna mark it. Put my marker there. I'm gonna rehearse the movement there that I was telling you about, trying to hit that coin. And I think, by doing this every single time, it's gonna be like a training aid basically. So I'm trying to hit that coin, then I go ahead and I put my ball, remove my marker, and then I gotta read the line first, obviously. So it's gonna be like 3 cups to the right. Okay, so go through my routine. And the last thing I should think of is that the contact there, that trying to hit the coin there flat, trying to get it moving there. So it's got to be very delicate, but I think it works. Yeah, I mean, I can hear the putt is like pure. Okay, so I think that would have rolled a little more. It's just that it has, unfortunately, I still have some ice on it. I can show you that there's a little ice on the green. The sun is coming out now, but there's a little ice on the ball. See that? So that slows it down a little bit. All right, guys, so that was it for the video. So if you're struggling with your putting, or if you want to try something new to hit it pure, just get one of these things, or just a coin, as long as you're rehearsing that movement, trying to hit the coin. I think ideally it's the chip, just like the player that I was at the qualifying school. He had exactly one of these right here, and I used to have one, so I'm using it now, and I think it works, because everything else that you're working on is not gonna work unless you hit the ball pure. So I'm telling you, this will make you hit some pure putts. I mean, I've been doing it for a couple of days now. I waited to post this video because I wasn't completely sure, and then at home and at my range, finally it worked. It just clicked in. I'm still doing my previous routine, but I'm thinking of trying to hit the marker as my last thought before I hit the putt, and it's working, guys. So make sure you try that, guys. I will post another video. Hopefully, I'm putting everything together. Putting was the last thing that I needed to work on. That was a little bit holding me back, because I wasn't very consistent with putting. So I'm really excited about this, and hopefully it will last. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.